this is where we are with the project. I've got 2 globes like this, and this is how it all fits together. This is greenware right now, so that means this has not been fired once, so it's super fragile. So yeah, I've broken more than one piece before in this state. So this yeah, I just have to remember to move it like an egg. So this is my least favorite globe. So I'm going to start with it, but this is how it all goes together. This is the little water globe. It's supposed to be the rain. It comes off. My little lady's inside. She comes apart. She's got a face here, and you can pull her out like this, but you can also take her apart like this. And this part will be painted like a face, and I plan on having, like, if you look at the Marishka dolls, the Russian dolls, they often have like a woman with like a cowl on, but she'll have some hair coming out. So I'm gonna have some red hair coming out because my mom's a redhead, or was. She's silver hair now, and that red is gonna, and her hair is gonna turn into flames of this part. So yeah, and then I'm gonna write "Be the Light" there, which I may carve into that. We're not there yet. So today, what's left is all that painting, and then I gotta fire it, and then I'm gonna do a glaze on top. So what I've decided to do with these ladies is I want to carve a design into them, but I'm gonna warm up first with underglazing this because I want to make sure I have lots of time in between coats, because that can mess things up. So starting first with my globes, get them underglaze. I'm gonna set this aside here. This, I'm gonna get a little bored, I think, to do this on. I'm so scared of touching these, man. Like, funny enough, like I say this is my least favorite, but this one definitely has more even walls. All right. And the plan for the underglaze is I'm going to go over it with a medium, this medium blue, and then I want to do an electric blue wash over that. And then I'll do I want to do like a shiny glaze that breaks over the textures. Make sure to turn my wheel off because I've done that before too. Or I'm working on something that's not supposed to be thrown and I hit the wheel and cause all sorts of chaos. I need to get a towel too. So 1 second. God is here. Holy crap. Hello. Scarlet Star said hi. Maya said hi. Stuart the Star? No, Starlet the Star. Hello. Dab me up. Am I a sculpture? I'm not a sculpture. I'm not a sculpture. I'm making a sculpture. I don't know why I'm trying to screw this back on. I need to grab a towel, so 1 second. Okay. And next step. Oh, so many things. Did it explode? It did not explode. So, for those who are new, this is what I'm making. It's a gift from my mother. It's a play on Russian dolls. How it works is I have this is my water globe. It's supposed to be like the rain. You open it up. Out comes the little lady. The little lady has a face. And to see the lady's face, you open this up. And then this becomes like a fireball kind of looking thing. It's going to look like fire, and it's going to say, "Be the light." So today, I am starting the underglaze process, and I may carve these ladies some. I'm gonna start with the bottom part. And I need to wipe this down a little bit, get stuff off of it. Thank you, God. That's really nice. Thanks, Tina. Wait. Oh, I thought you were super, like a superhero, but no, you're a subber. You sub. Oh, cool. Dang. I try to. They go really fast. I'm sorry, Mr. Santosh. Hi, Tina. So I need to grab a sponge. I can probably use my rag here. Kind of get off extra bits. Gardened on a grinded on YouTube. God says, everyone like up. Thank you, Tina. That's really nice of you to say. I've been working hard on it. I'm not a professional potter, and this was a bunch of new stuff I've never done before. So I really challenged myself. And it's still got a long way to go. I could get all this done, and then it could just explode in the kiln. That is a possibility. It's always a possibility. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these videos, and I'm going to make a video and show my mom. And say, this is what I tried to make you. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get a brush. I think I'm going to go ahead. I really like this big brush, but I don't think it's going to do well. Don't drop it. I'll try not to. That's a possibility too. Emma, hello. I slay. I slay. I'm gonna tell my niece that someone said I slay. Thanks, Tina. That's really nice of you. Glad that you like my videos. I just kind of do what makes me happy. At least I try to. That's what all this is about. This is a record of my progress with clay. And I'm also kind of considering, like, I don't know. It's okay to do stuff not for the likes. You know, like not making the likes the focus. Like, let the likes come if they come, but don't get upset if they don't. And I think if you're really happy with what you're doing, it doesn't matter if the likes come or not. When I started this channel, it wasn't even supposed to be public. It was supposed to be just a private thing, and then just some stuff happened, and I decided to make it public. Public. And I didn't think anyone would watch. I thought I'd be safe from that. But people did, and they were nice, so it's okay. Tina wants to tell me something. I'm always scared when someone says that. God, the birds, man. Yes, the birds in the background are beautiful. Vihala? I don't, you're from Romania. I'm guessing that much. I don't read the rest. Hi again, Emma. Tina, yeah, you can tell me something. Just, if I don't like it, I won't respond. Just heads up. Sorry if I'm a little cautious. For the most part, people have been nice, but I have encountered some not so nice people. Okay. Your parents are gonna get married? That's it's exciting, Tina. Can you please play drink? I don't know about that. Hi, girl. Hi, Kay. I'm doing pretty good. That's exciting, Tina. Congratulations on your parents getting married. My parents got married when I was 18? My mom and my stepdad. Who is my dad? Was my dad? Is my dad. Is my dad. So I'm just going along here and I'm gonna paint this. And then after I fire this the first time, hopefully it'll be a bright, vibrant blue. And then I'm gonna put another glaze on top that hopefully will break over this texture, bringing out the texture. But you gotta be careful making sure that you space out your coats when the clay is like this, because the clay will absorb the water and then get soft. Emma, can I play DTI? What's DTI? I don't know if you finished the biggest masterpiece. I like the blue too. This was the first underglaze I got. Well, funny enough, I actually found out some of the components don't fit like I intended. And yeah, God, you mentioned the birds. That's why I don't listen to music when I throw. I got these birds. And they sing for me. And I figure I can listen to music anytime. I can't always listen to the birds anytime, you know? They're not always out. And I got this massive cardinal that lives in my backyard. I was looking at him this morning, he was singing. He's so cool. He's the coolest, man. He really is. He's my favorite. Emma says she's subscribed. That's nice, Emma. Thank you. It's going to be kind of a boring, you're not going to be able to see much. Just me doing this. Wasn't going to do the rim. I think I was planning on leaving that dark, but I think I'm going to paint it over because I don't think I have a steady enough hand to not paint it. But I won't be able to glaze this part, because if I glaze this part, there'd be a risk of the pieces not fitting together anymore. Tina subscribe. Never subscribe. Yeah, God, I don't really care about the subs, honestly. I mean, it's nice that people do it, but that's not why I'm doing this. I don't think you can even make any money off of vertical live streams anyway. And that's all I do. I do make some shorts, but just like when things tickle me. I don't want to make videos. I want to make pottery. And I live stream to take a record of what I do, because I'm a terrible note taker and I have a terrible memory. So I can go, what did I do again? How did this go wrong? And I can go back and look at it and say, oh, that's what I did. All right, so we're just gonna pick this whole thing up, set it somewhere else. And do it again. So I used to record my videos like traditional, like a video, and Tina, you did tell me something. You want to tell me something again? But yeah, so I used to just record myself and then upload the video. But that became a pain because sometimes I sit at the wheel for 4 hours, and that's a long video to upload. So then a pottery person I follow, Pottery Demon, he does a lot of streaming. He's awesome, by the way. He's someone you should go sub to. Pottery Demon. But he was like, you should just stream. And so I started streaming, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a way easier way to upload my videos. Plus it's a better angle for the wheel. A wide screen is just a lot of wasted space. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about your dog. That is a terrible loss to have. I love my puppies. They're getting older. I'm not looking forward to that day. I hope you have a lot of good memories with that dog. I'm sure you provided him or her with a good life. It is absolutely beautiful today. It's like 70 degrees, wind's blowing. Like, it feels like spring. Today feels like spring. Remembering to hold this like an egg. Hold it like an egg. Can you play Dress to Impress? What is that? Good morning. Hey, Malcolm. You know, I was thinking about you mentioning that this, like, the other day, I was like, oh, you're getting a lot of people. It's kind of funny because I'm not putting any effort into this, but then the channel that I actually do want to grow, my business channel, is like stagnant. I streamed for my business channel the other day and had like 50 views. And that one I'm all setting up, I'm doing all these things, I got OBS open, I'm doing all the stuff. It's so frustrating. I like your series on your Bible reading of song lyrics. That's clever. You got the Southern Baptist preacher persona down. I caught your morning one just as you were ending, like, closing up one day. I have not played Roblox. YouTube is weird. Thanks, Tina. YouTube is definitely weird. The internet is weird, man. It's all weird. Just try not to stress. I figure the people we do have our business account following it, they're really cool and they're like, they're there and we can count on them kind of stuff, you know? So slow and steady, I guess, with that one. And that's fine. Because I was looking at your stream or whatever, and it looks like that's what you have. You've got some really dedicated people. You just got to grow that fan base one person at a time. I remember, you know, my background is in marketing, and I had this one boss. She was like, I want to go viral. Let's make us go viral. I was like, okay. This is also like 15 years ago. It's like, that's not, I don't know. Slow and steady, man. Slow and steady. That's why I gotta tell myself about this glazing. I mean, I gotta stay focused so I don't mess it up. I don't know how many coats of this I'm gonna do. I don't want to coat it too much because I don't want to lose the texture. I'm kind of bummed I'm covering over this clay because this clay is so beautiful when fired, but I know my mom and she likes color. going viral is like winning the lottery. 100%. 100%. The chances of it are like so, and it gets smaller and smaller every year because there are more and more people on here every year. I personally feel that YouTube's just, I don't know. It's like a, I don't know, man. Something about it. Of all the social medias, I like it the most, I guess. I do know that at least they have a department that's focused on protecting kids, which is nice. Weird, the other ones are like, how can we get the kids addicted? But then again, they are like basing a lot of their new like shorts are based off of TikTok, that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, my niece is on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, please don't be on TikTok. That's just me showing my age and how uncool I am. I just worry. Try not to, but I do. Oh, Tina. Thank you. You like the hat. Do I have purple? I have like a amethyst. I have no idea what outfit you should put on because I don't know what outfits you have. All right, so this is one coat done. Set that aside. Next one, wipe down. I am not going to do purple when I'm done with this, Tina. This is for my mom, so I've got like a plan for it. This one's going to be, they're both going to be blue. And the reason why they're going to be the same is because if one explodes, I need a backup. There's a lot of failure in pottery, which is why I record everything, because I'd like to at least look back and say I made that thing even though it didn't survive. Do 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 do. You know, instead of my channel growing, you know what I'd be a lot cooler is just helping everyone else just be authentic, I guess, and being like, it's okay to just be you and that you don't need to be like everybody else. That's what makes it fun. Like I feel that like trends grow, like move so quickly these days that like it's impossible to be 100% authentic, I guess. Did I paint the bottom of this one? No, I did not. I want to do that. I like that. I don't know. And maybe encourage other people to go and sit and listen to the birds, man, because I'll be honest, I didn't start listening to the birds until I started sitting out here and doing pottery. And then I was like, this is awesome. I want to start making some bird related stuff like a bird bath, maybe a bird feeder. Right now we just kind of, we have, what are they called? Those little square things, suet for suet blocks. We have those out. Actually, we need to go get some more. Those are done. And then we just put some bird seed on the ground on our front step. Not where our dogs go. I want my dogs to eat them. Well, only one would. And he definitely would. I've seen him do it. It was awful. It's traumatic for everybody. Ah. Going back. Do I like Stitch? I'm not sure what Stitch is. Give me some advice for the feeder, Malcolm. The worms with worm meal? They like that? Because you probably have similar birds as I do. Do I like Stitch? I'm not sure what Stitch is. It's a movie. Oh, like Lilo and Stitch? I've never seen it. Okay, so I've never seen Lilo and Stitch, but I've seen like clips of Lilo. And I think Lilo, no wait, not Lilo, but Stitch. Stitch is adorable. But I tend to, that's a Pixar movie, right? I tend to avoid those because I end up sobbing a lot. I was babysitting. In fact, I was over at my mom's house last night because we were celebrating my niece's birthday. She turned 12. And we were all reminiscing about different times, you know. And my husband and I were talking about when we babysat the kids when they were young, really young. And my sister was like, oh, you gotta watch Coco. And it was my nephew's favorite movie. Holy crap. That's some freaking trauma, man. Sobbing. They come in from like their dinner and they're all happy, and Sean and I are just sitting there going, like, and the kids are like, why are you crying? And we're like, because it was sad. Sorry, I'm like kind of going through it again. I don't like sad movies. I intentionally I don't read sad books. I don't watch sad movies. Malcolm's a birder. Hell yeah, Malcolm knows what he's talking about. All right. So the suet with the worm meal will attract the birds that like bugs. Woodpeckers, bluebirds, Carolina wren, etc. Yeah, so I am making this for my mom, Tina, to make her happy. Well, not to make her happy. You can't make people happy. People are happy on their own. They can choose to be happy or choose not to be happy, but she asked for a statue, so I am delivering. Malcolm, I think we're like close in age. What is it about it? Like, we just hit a certain age and we're like, birds are awesome. You see this bird? Oh, yeah. We got binoculars. We go and stay out and look at the birds. All right, blue down. Oh, wait, no. I got another one. Let's go sit here for now. I think I need a little bit more in here. And then just some regular seed for a hanging feeder. Don't get the cheap stuff that has all the red seeds. The red seeds, okay. Red seed is a filler. Okay, that's good to know. How much is there? How much of what? To paint? A lot. Squirrel prevent? I've got a couple squirrels. We haven't really seen them yet. I think partly because there's cats. We have cats in our neighborhood. And, well, the real hunter cat had moved out. She left with her owner. She was cool. Now I got this orange one that's not quite right. He's like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with that cat. He's just not quite right. We go walk the dogs, and one of my dogs he's a predator, you know, like most people can just look at him and be like, yeah, that's a cute dog, but I'm gonna stay right over here. And this cat will try to walk right up to us while we're walking the dogs, and we're like, dude, cat, no. I mean, I'll be your friend. I like being animals' friends, but you can't come up to me when I'm with my dogs, because just for your own safety. But he doesn't care. He's kind of lopsided. I don't know, man. I don't know what his deal is. We call him Penny. He's a tabby, not tabby. He's like an orange cat. Slinky. I'm sorry your phone's laggy. Hey, God. It's always nice to see God. Yeah, I was thinking about Like right now we just put our bird feed on our front step. But I'd like to elevate it, and I want to make a bird bath too. I had an idea for a pot for my sister that could be both a plant pot and then has a part where you could put bird feed in it. So that's something I may want to try to do. I got so many ideas in my head for like projects I want to do. I don't think I've ever, I don't know, been so inspired by something as much as I have been with clay. Yeah, that's my plan. I want to make my own, I want to make every, like, you know, I got into clay and at first I was like pots, but then I started being like, oh, I could make this. I could make this. I also just recently thought of, like, I've tried to be selective about what I fire. I don't want to just like fire a bunch of stuff because then I'll have a bunch of pots sitting around, and I'm not interested in selling my things right now. And I don't think what I have either is good enough to sell. I'm not confident in it. If I'm not confident in it, I'm not going to sell it. But I have all these like stepping stones that the previous owner left. Like it's like a path everywhere. And I was like, I got, when I was a kid, my mom's very, she'd call herself crafty, but I call her artsy. We did these mosaic paving stones in our backyard. And so we had all these like mosaics that we did. I was like, I can just smash all my stuff and use it for that. So now that I have a plan, I'm not going to be so mad at myself. Like, for example, I was like hesitant to fire every component of this because I have extras. Because I was like, what if it doesn't break? But then again, I was also like, well, if one breaks, you know, I don't have time to set another one to go through another firing rotation before a birthday, so I have to fire them all at the same time. But then I was like, oh, I can just break them and make it a mosaic. And I was like, that's awesome. So that's my backup plan. Smash therapy, yes. It's fun breaking pottery. I even thought about, I may do this for my nephew for his birthday, is, so my father used to work, well, he still does work in the oil industry, but he used to travel, and I think it was Thailand, maybe? I think it was Bangkok that may have had it, but it was like a bar where they had like green pottery and you could smash plates over people's heads and stuff. But I thought about making, I've made some Zelda pots. Well, I made a Zelda pot, so I think I can make the shape. I was thinking about making some greenware Zelda pots that he could like smash. I don't know. He may be too old for it now. He's 14. He's going to be turning 15. He used to hang out with me all the time and love me, and I was the coolest aunt ever, and now I'm just, no, I'm not. And it makes me sad. But that's part of life. You have desk pets. You bought a Rubik's Cube that you want to smash? Uh, my husband, he can solve it, and he's like, he has an interesting story. He was working somewhere, and he had a Rubik's Cube with him to like entertain himself. Because at the time he worked in a skiff, so like you know, you couldn't bring anything in to entertain yourself, like you couldn't bring any other stuff. I think this was then. Anyway, and his coworker was like, oh, you're smart, I could never do that. And he's like, no, I can teach you how to do this. So he teaches that guy how to do the Rubik's Cube, you know, and how to solve it. And then he's like, see, I told you could do it, you're smart. And he goes, no, 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 I only know how to do it because you taught me. And and my husband's like, well, how do you think I learned, you know? I thought that was interesting. Is that why you want to smash it? You're stuck on it, or you just want to smash it to smash it? Your desk pets, Tina? Maybe one day. I can imagine them. You could never solve it? Yeah, I once cheated and took off the stickers and put them back on. Uh, I have a piece of paper stored away, and I believe it was it was either my grandfather or my uncle that wrote it. They had the same handwriting, and they had copied down the solution to the Rubik's Cube that they found probably somewhere in a book, and they were like, "I'm gonna figure this out." My problem is stimulation and impulse. Like, so I start flipping the cube, and I just like the sensation of flipping the cube. And then next thing you know, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. And I'm just turning it. Those speed racer people are crazy though. They also have like those extreme cubes. Trying to hold this in a safe spot. Blank blank. Oh, I remember you. That's right. Do I like soccer, Tina? Kind of. I used to watch the World Cup a lot. Not anymore. I like it though. My schools didn't have soccer. So it's like a little slow getting into a sport that you're not exposed to. But other sports, yeah, I like soccer. Goal. Football. Nah. I just don't feed them. I appreciate that, Malcolm. But I figure if they're bothering me, they're not bothering someone else. And they don't actually bother me. I just ignore them. People have been saying inappropriate things to me since I was in 2nd grade. And I also just feel, I don't know, maybe someone will decide to change their ways. Like, I feel bad for people who, like, feel necessary to go around and be rude to strangers on the internet. Like, how must they be treated? You know what I mean? Like, in their life, to think that that's how you treat other people. You know? Like, no one should be treated like that. Everyone should be treated with, like, love and, at minimum, compassion. So, rather than pass judgment and stuff like that, I just ignore. I do like cats. I do like cats. Like, I like other people's cats. Cats are a commitment. They live really long times. Every now and then I think about getting a cat. Especially cool cats, man. I got some friends down in Florida. They got a cat named Boots. They call him Boots Cat. Man, that cat was so cool. I don't know, it just had good energy. Like my neighbor cat that moved, Itty, she was cool. Very independent. She'd come over and just say hi. She'd be like, "Good morning. I'm here for my pets. I'm gonna try to get you to touch my belly so I can scratch you, but that's it." She'd even like do the dolphin pets. Like, she'd like raise up. Yeah, Malcolm, can you remind me what time you stream? We're the same time zone, so that'll be helpful. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern. And you do it for like a half hour or an hour? $45? Sweet. I will make one, I promise. I'm not always up at 7 a.m., but when I go to the gym, I am. All right, one down. Actually, two down. That's good. I think that's all the blue I'm going to do for now. I'll set this over here. Where? I don't know. Maybe I'll set it over here. Oops. I think I left the lid of this in. All right. I think next step is... Tina, I love dogs. I have two dogs. I'm gonna start with this one. I have two dogs. Their names are Gator and Hobo. This one I'm just gonna do tests on. It's not a keeper. This is the one that none of the faces work, but I wanna figure out how I wanna carve these. What animal is my favorite? I don't know if I have a favorite. I think it depends on the animal. Like, I've met some really cool cats and not so cool dogs. Oh, which of my pets is favorite? I don't have favorite. I'm not like that. They are both very important to me. Like that. Also want to see, how would arms work? What's your favorite animal? Birds. You like birds, Tina? I like birds too. Tell me about your desk pets, Tina. Are they like what do they call those? Tamagotchi? Tamagotchi pets? Hmm. I'm just kind of trying things right now to see what works and what I like. So this is a toss one. Oh, they're like little squishy pads. So like almost like a fidget toy. Ooh, I like that idea. Maybe do little flowers and an apron. Okay, so you have 11 of those? That's a lot. Do you have names for all of them? I don't know, I think I may just do a really simple, just cutting away texture and just have it textured. I don't think I know how to carve that makes it look like fabric. Yeah, I think I may. Ooh, I like this. Tina says, I love the ideas that you have for your mom. Yeah, I love her. And she's always encouraged me to, and my sister, and my niece, to do art. I mean, she's the one that started this tradition of us making gifts. She's a very kind-hearted woman. She's tough as hell, but she's kind. She's got a really good heart. Especially towards injured, like kids and injured animals, or just any kind of. Maybe we should do this down. And compare this with up. That's down. And then up would be. Yeah, I think we're going to do up. It's like water falling on her. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Tina, you can draw me. That's cool. I'm learning to draw. I started taking art lessons this year. It's very fun. I know there's a lot of people that can just learn from YouTube. It's just not how my brain works. I gotta have something to interact with or somebody to bounce things off of. And so I found this lady in town that teaches art. And so I started taking classes and I really enjoyed it. And I found out she teaches children too. So then now I got my niece into it. And now on Wednesday evenings, my niece and I go to art class. And it's the coolest thing ever. I'm extremely grateful for that. She's turning 12. It won't be too much longer. She'll want to hang out with her aunt. I already bother her a lot on the phone. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. Maybe I'll do it in a swirling pattern. Oh, the other idea I had was doing something like this, but then that's okay. You should draw for, like, if you're doing art, you should do it to make you happy. It's nice to show people for sure. But don't be sad if no one ever sees your art. It exists because you made it. Actually, I may still do those big lines down and then there's stuff on top of it because that looks kind of cool. All right, let's do one for real. So this used to be my best one, but then I realized it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit my people. I may get lucky and be able to like shave, like sand some of this down, but I'm not hopeful. Let's see. I was gonna try a couple different carving tools too. I'm gonna try this one and see what happens. Oh, I'll try this one too. So real quick. All right, Tina, you be careful. You be back. Kind of sharp. I don't like that. No. Let's stick with what we got. That's right, I was gonna do big waves down and then go back over it. I have to sand that one down a little bit. So this will be my test run. For my good one. Hey, Mr. Jeff, how are you doing today? That was quick, Tina. You young people, you all make videos just like a split a second. Just born with it, huh? It takes me forever. That's why I'm not going to make any. Even the shorts that I make take me an embarrassing long time. You can tag me in it, Tina, and then I'll make sure I see it. Hey, Sabrina Full of Life. Oh, thanks, Mr. Jeff. That's nice of you to say. You got your money back. Fantastic. Yeah, be careful with that friend now. It's a very sad thing when you have somebody you think is your friend and then they do something like that to you. I'm trying to put this closer so you can guys see it. I'll definitely take a look at it, Tina. If you tag me in it, I'll be able to find it for sure. Bottom, see? Texture. And the idea is the glazes and things will pick up on that texture. And I'm doing these long vertical lines to help figure out where it's supposed to line up whenever people put it together. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. I don't think you guys understand how delicate this stuff is. What's tag? Tag is when you tag someone else in a video. So it's like a way to notify someone else that that video is there. So if you put the @ symbol and then my username, which I'm not sure which one you have. I think if you look on here, you should see my handle. I don't remember exactly where the I think it's Cobra Laser. I don't know if it's Cobra Laserface or Learning to Throw Pots. But if you look on, it should be on the screen somewhere right now. And if you type the @ symbol in the video description and type my name in, no space between the @ symbol and my name, it should give you the option to select me, and then I'm tagged, and then I'll be notified. Man, I love texture. It's so cool. I need to get into carving, man. This seems like this may be my thing I would like. I tried to get into wood carving for like 5 minutes. And then I found I didn't like the dust. Sawdust. Plus, I realized quickly that that's just a good way for me to cut myself because I'm not the most graceful. Hola. Hello, Roblias Stucky Stoik. Said hi. Hi, hola. What's tag? Tag is when you put someone's name in a video and in the description, and it notifies them. So whenever people see that video, they can, so it'll say, hey, so-and-so tagged you in a video. Just a way of like notifying somebody. that video is about them. It's like connecting a video with a person that's not you. In other social media, it's a way to, like, so example, if you're on Facebook, you can post a picture and tag people in the picture. And what that means is, like, let's say I post a picture of my mom and I tagged her in it. That means now it shows up on her profile. I don't know if it works exactly the same in YouTube, but I do know I think people get notified. No, the @ symbol. So I think it's number 1, shift number 1, but you're probably on a computer, so it's the one that looks like a letter A with a circle around it. Same one that you see used in emails. All right, set that one aside for now. This lady really does look like she could have arms. You know? I kind of do want to do arms for her, but she's looking up. I'm just going to stick with what I'm doing. Just stick with what I'm doing. Don't try to change it. That's okay, Tina. Don't apologize for having to go. I don't expect anybody to watch these or stay the whole time. This is not, you know, super interesting stuff. But I hope you have a good day. Enjoy your desk pets. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the texture. I can always learn to carve in the future. Oh God, you scared me. I thought that was hobo. What you got?
That's round 1.
Let me see.
It didn't do all the fillings that I wanted, but at least
Oh, these are adorable!
Yeah, I can see the right idea. Like, there's supposed to be more engraving in there, but I don't know, it just didn't show up for whatever reason. It didn't do it. But either way, this is 98% of the way there, and I didn't do, well, it goes this way.
Oh.
This is here.
Ah.
And I didn't do the back. I don't know. But
that was awesome. Stab.
This seems like a good size, right? They all seem appropriately sized.
I almost feel like the sword should be bigger. Like the UFO is bigger, you know?
Maybe. I did a short. I uploaded it to Pocket Pull.
Oh, you did a short Pocket Pull short.
I forgot I had access to it.
Yeah, you do.
So I just did it while I was cutting.
Those are great, dear. And the idea is that you would do the back before?
I don't know. That's the challenge. I don't know how I'm going to do the back.
I mean, that's what I would do, is I would have a layout that...
Okay, but then you got to align it when you flip it over.
Yeah. You have the camera and stuff. Maybe you could do points.
How would you see it? Right, you'd have to drill or do some sort of reference points or something.
Yeah.
It's going to like double my work.
You're smart enough, dear. You got this. I believe in you.
Maybe the sword bigger.
Maybe the sword bigger. Inky's a little hard to read for me, but that may just be
This
Like,
was
I'm not
the
reading-
Inky in our manual.
I know, I'm not reading Inky as,
I think the eyes kind of mess because
the eyes are wrong, yeah.
the inside of the eyes is supposed to be engraved
Yeah.
like this, but it just didn't do it.
Oh, okay,
'Cause I
that
did-
would make more sense.
So maybe if I remove the surrounding engraving
Yeah.
or the surrounding score, like this was supposed to be engraved as well.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then-
yeah,
and
yeah.
This part was supposed to be engraved. It just didn't carry over for. I didn't notice it when I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it, and then it just didn't carry over.
But those are great, dear. Those are super cute.
That's pretty good.
Nice job.
270.
Oh, you gotta figure them out and then do 270. Actually, you gotta do 300, right?
Huh?
300, one for everything, right?
270.
You're
Or
not-
230.
What about people? Oh, I guess you only. Oh, they're only going with Inky. I see.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right.
I might have ordered too many manuals now that I think about it, because I was gonna do 200 and I'm getting the numbers confused. I think we were doing 230 Inkies and 70.
And we already have some manuals left over, don't we?
Yeah, but I was doing 270 and 30 instead of 230 and 70. Anyway, so we're gonna have extra manuals.
It's fine. That just means we don't have to print them next time. Oh well. Bye, Tina. Hello. She is Chinobo in the live? I don't understand. That was my husband. We are getting ready for a trade show in Milwaukee. It's a retro gaming trade show. We make games for the Game Boy Advance. And we're trying to come up with some additional fun little items to put in the physical copy of our game. Because if you're old enough, you remember how, you used to get stuff in your games. It'd be a map or all sorts of things. So, just trying to do something special. Oh no, I have a whole blank I need to do there. Alright, let's line these up. Nope. Nope. Yep. So we have a laser cutter. It's called an X tool. Because we also make wooden puzzle games. That was actually the first thing that we made. So when we first decided to make Game Boy Advance games, we were like, oh, let's, neither one of us had any experience making a physical thing to sell. We have sold stuff, but it was always like property and, apartments or software. It was never like a physical item. So we wanted to have experience manufacturing and shipping out a physical item. So we did a Kickstarter, and we also want to experience doing Kickstarters. So we started with doing a card game because that was the least amount of effort. So we did a little card game, very small Kickstarter, just to get the experience of, okay, what happens when you fund? How do you ship things out? What's this whole thing like? So the card game was the first thing. That's Monster Deducts. And then we made Daughters, which is a wooden puzzle game. And we actually, the same boxes that we use for Daughters are the same boxes we use for our GBA games. So we wanted to have the experience of making boxes and working with that vendor. And then, just for funsies, we made like a wooden little brain teaser puzzle called the Pigpen Puzzle. It's one of our best sellers on Etsy. It's kind of funny. We just did it for fun and like people really like it. And be careful, I gotta remember this is my good one. So anyway, we got this big X tool thing so we can make those games and get those big game pieces. more easily. And one day I want to use it on my pottery because I saw how people were doing sgraffito with it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Because I gotta learn how to do it. I haven't really messed with the thing too much. I was like, it's big and complicated. Okay. Something else they don't tell you about pottery. It absolutely destroys your nails. Not that I ever had nice nails to begin with, but definitely. Definitely not kind. Holding an egg. I'm holding an egg. This is an egg in my hand. Holding an egg. I want to paint the lady green because the original statue, because I'm remaking a statue. That's what this all is supposed to be, as a remake, is green. And then the inside's going to be like yellow-red, which I was like, oh. She's standing within a blue bowl of water, and yellow and blue are green, so it seemed appropriate. Hello, Mr. Jeff. How are you? I'm just plugging away at this project. Getting so close. My goal is to get the base coats done on these. And then I'll probably paint the faces tomorrow and take them to the studio to get fired, or just sit in line to get fired. It's very exciting. Hopefully they'll get there in one piece. Don't hit the brakes too hard and just send everything flying. And this is really satisfying. Like, there's a nice sound to it. After you carve at it, it gets really shiny. There's one bird that sounds like it's going yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. Annoyed lotus flower, hey. How are you doing? That's a good name. My mom gave me some lotus flowers I need to grow. I gotta throw a bowl for them. You're supposed to grow them in a big bowl of water, and I don't have a big bowl. So that is one thing I need to make. Alrighty. Should we do this up here, maybe? Just a little bit. Annoyed lotus flower, your name is Ishmael? What's my good name? My name's Casey. Like Casey at the bat. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Not that I was named for, but that's usually the reference I tell people. Okay, that is done. I was going to do this one on top too, since I did the other. There we are. Mr. Jeff, you wrote a lot. Okay, give me a sec. You're a poet, Mr. Jeff. You like to write poems. That's nice. Oh, that was dangerous. All right, so next step is I need to get a sponge. I need to kind of dust these ladies off. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Pearl gray. And I need a sponge. Oh, and I need something to put this in. I'll start with the lady that is most likely. Actually wiping away a lot of my texture that I just did. So I think the other lady we will just dust off. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just do it really, really light. And I think I may keep these together as I glaze them. Piece. Okay. 2 hours max is what I got on this stuff because I got other work to do. This is dark green. I'm gonna set this one aside for now because I just don't want to break her. And so the very last step of this process is when I'll do the final glaze, the actual glaze. This is underglaze. I'm gonna paint downwards so I don't flick her off. Kind of have to paint upwards right here. And I will not stream for that part. That will be the one part of the process I will not stream because I'll be at the studio. And it just seems rude. Hey, dear, dear. What you got now?
Just a bigger sword.
Ooh, I like bigger swords.
And filled. Fill is correct now. The material is wrong. I think I actually have enough material of this. I did the math. So
yeah, this is thicker, and so it.
Yeah, it's a little thicker. But I'm not going to do this thick material. But you can see the fill is correct
that
now.
looks so good.
Yeah, the fill is correct now. So you can see
Yeah, inky's better to read now.
Yeah, so let's figure that out.
Well, turtle's cute.
So, yeah, this will work. Like I said, these are a little too thick. I'll be doing this material because I have enough. I don't have to go to Lowe's, which is good because Lowe's had thicker material, which is harder to, it's a lot of soot.
Well, one thing I was thinking, we could do a stamp or something on the back. You know? Get a stamp.
Yeah, maybe.
And still kind of.
I mean, I might be able to do the backs.
I think you can do the backs.
It'll just, we'll see. I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying we'll see.
Yeah, dear. I believe in you, though.
We'll see. But if it's this size of an object, that's what I was thinking. MGC 25. That's it.
Yeah, I don't see pocket pull fitting on the back. It'd have to be really,
I mean,
really
it
tiny.
can.
It can, but it'd be really
It'd be
tiny
really
and crowded.
tiny.
Maybe our business, pulp.biz, with the website.
There's just not.
I
I mean, it's
know.
the size of the sword on the back.
Yeah. Okay. The marketer in me is like, no. You don't make something and not put your stuff on it.
I mean, they
That's
have to
forbidden.
buy our game to get the token in the first
I know,
place.
but the whole idea is that, later on someone's like, what is this? And they look at it and they know what it is.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you're good with these sizes, I'm going to start
Figuring it out?
doing it all.
Okay, dear. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good if you're good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the materializers if I did my math right. So.
Nice job. Okay. No, I am gonna paint that. I thought it'd be cool if I didn't, but I am. I don't like the way it looks without it. That one paint yellow eventually. Okay. I'm really tempted to go ahead and do that second coat, but you gotta space this stuff out. So instead, I will get these things. And I need this one, and I need this one, and I need what is this one? It's jet black, flame orange, not that yet. Ivory, and I need my other gray. Thought I had 2 grays. Slates. Okay. It's got a few things going on here. I'm going to start with, I guess my lady here. I'm going to paint her face. I think you're supposed to stir these and not mix them. But that seems like a lot of work. IT. Or do the lid. Painty brush. Actually, don't think I want to do the others this way. I think just this one because I want to paint it different colors. And yeah, I don't want too many. If I do too many coats, it'll take away all my texture. This busted one. Who knew it's got holes? I think I'm just gonna do this part. So I'm gonna need a lot of coats of this. I'm gonna wait in between coats for those. And now this one I'm gonna use as a, actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna use her as a test. I kind of just want to throw her away because she didn't even fit any heads. Does this lady fit any heads? Nope. That one. Maybe this one? Nope. I hate having things that aren't useful, but I need to test the color. So do my colors right there. Young tin lady that owns the studio I go to, she's gonna be so proud of me seeing me doing a test of glaze. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use this as a test to test this glaze to see what color it is after it fires. And I've got a 1, 2, and 3. So I'll do 1 coat, 2 coat, 3 coat. Because I'm comparing 2 grays, slate and... Where's my other one? Give me a sec. Well, never mind. I'm not comparing two grays. Because I didn't buy the other one. Well, never mind. So what I'm going to do instead, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, isn't it? Now I'm like, should I even bother since it's the only one I have? Ooh, what? No. What am I gonna think on that? Maybe I'll go ahead and do it. We'll see, we'll see. That's big stuff. Thought I bought two different colors, or bought two different grays to compare, but I guess I backed out. Glaze is expensive. Like this big thing here is like $30. It's one coat. Double let that dry. And I will do another one in a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to do another round of glue on these things. And then I got to stop. I think this time do the outside, then pause, and then do the inside. I only did one coat of the green, that's right. My biggest fear is that these little knobs at the top are going to be my downfall, that they're going to be the thing that just breaks everything. Tina's back. Hi, Tina. happened while I was gone? Not too much. I just been painting. My husband came by and showed me what he was working on. That was probably the most exciting thing. Cardinal came by, sang to me. It's nothing you guys could see. You probably could hear it. And he's not really singing to me, he's singing all his Cardinal friends, but I like to pretend he sings to me. You're eating popsicles? What flavor popsicle? Cherry Monster Pops. So just like cherry? Nice. I will say, I don't think I have enough popsicles in my life. We haven't really had popsicle weather, but that is definitely, that's joy right there, isn't it? There's just something really nice about a popsicle on a hot day. However, another nice thing is watermelon, man. There is nothing more refreshing than watermelon. I'm gonna do the inside of this one now. Watermelon on a hot summer day, nothing beats it. Oh, I gotta remember to sit better. And dump into my lower back. That's pretty cool. I think last time I had a popsicle was last summer over at my niece and nephew's. And they had one of those like stand-up pool, or above ground pools. And we all went swimming. And then my niece gave me a popsicle, and it was a good day. That was a really good day. The red flavors are always my favorite. I never liked grape. Grape flavored stuff just never did it for me. Cherry I get down on. What other kind of flavors? Never got banana. Absolutely not. Like banana runts. They don't even taste like bananas. Like, what are they even supposed to taste like? Oh, hopefully it's a nice friend. Yeah, grapes. I like the fruit, the grape. Or are they berries? Or they grow on vines. Anyways, like the grapes that you buy at the grocery store. I like those. Alright, so this isn't done enough for now. I gotta wait a second for it to dry enough to set it down. Oh crap, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I gotta stop. Alright, I gotta do this last bottom. This last bottom, and then I gotta stop. Because I have other things to do today. Getting carried away. Getting what I'm doing. It's fun, eh? Fun is a good thing. I know I said I was going to stop. I just need to get one more coat of my green ladies. So if I have 2 coats on them, they are officially ready for firing. Your phone died. You're killing your moms? Don't kill your moms. She may need it. Who said hi? This one, right? I didn't do a second coat on this one, right? I don't think I did. Your friend said hi. It's just you chatting, but your friend, you're communicating for your friend who does not have a keyboard or, phone. I understand. If you guys are interested in clay, there's a thing called air dry clay. And your parents get it for you. And it's clay that you don't need to fire. You just let it dry. It's pretty fun, actually. I still use it. Polymer clay is also fun. My mom does a lot of polymer clay. And that's like colored clay. You can do all sorts of stuff with. Now that one you do have to bake in the oven. But it's a low temp. So I'm going to do the top part first. So I can set it back down. Oh, you saw clay when you were in art class, huh? You should play with some. See what comes out. I love clay. It's fun. I like it more than drawing, but I am learning to draw, and it's growing on me. Just need a little drop, just a little drop of green. You made a turtle? That's cool. So I told you my husband came by and showed me what he was working on. Well, one of the things he made was a turtle, a little wooden turtle. Turtles are adorable. So on the internet once this video of a turtle that had a little skateboard. And this little, like, I never really thought of turtles being sentient, you know, like being aware. But this turtle was chasing a cat on the skateboard, like it was happening. Coracao, I can't read your, I don't speak that language. I think we'll clean something, clean work. Is that what you're saying? Clean work, clean something, Linda? Linda is clean, right? Yeah, Tina, like, so when I do this, Tina, I do this to, anytime I work on my clay, I'm gonna be live. So don't you worry about that. Oh, I need to do a second and third coat on this. So second. This is my test. See how many coats I have to do. And then very last thing. One more round of these, which I just realized now I got a little green in there. Man, portrait. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, yes. And then Tina says she can play piano and draw and dance in a big back. All those things are nice. Drawing, dancing, those are all good things to do. I took dance lessons for a while. I did ballroom dance lessons. It was like a bucket list thing. And I did it for like 2 years. I could foxtrot, merengue, salsa. What else? West Coast swing. That's my favorite. What else? That one over here for now. Oh. Said waltz, right? Tango, I can tango. I I feel like I'm gonna have to do a gazillion coats of this cream to cover this clay. And it was very rewarding. Cha-cha. I didn't like the cha-cha. I really like the foxtrot though. Foxtrot was fun. Swing was fun. I'm always down to merengue. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good, but if you're a good lead, I can follow. I'm pretty decent at following now. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I believe that is it. I'm gonna do a third coat on this gray. I'll go ahead and do that, even though it's a little soon. Man portrait. Tina likes my vids. Thank you. Can I do piano? Back up. Mom portraits from Malaysia. Super cool. I have not been to Malaysia. Wait, yes I have. Yeah, I've been to KL. I've been to Kuala Lumpur. That's in Malaysia. I'm silly. Malaysia was beautiful. Shows how my brain is going. You forget that you've been to a country. Yeah, my father lived there for a while. Tina, I took piano lessons when I was probably close to your age, and I never practiced. I took them for like 2 years. And my first teacher after a year said she dropped me. And then I got another teacher, and then she also dropped me, which taught me teachers don't want to teach people who don't learn, who don't practice. So it's very important to practice. All right, y'all. I am done for the day. Thank you for everyone who said nice things and came by and said hi. I appreciate that. I hope everyone's having a good day. If not, hopefully tomorrow will be better. So.